Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and it's back. Champions League is here and it's back. Draw yesterday done in Monaco. What a draw it was! What so many matchups, so many things to talk about here. I will try to focus on who, in my view, wins this time the Champions League. Can Manchester City still continue the domination that they've had, and is it possible that they can win back-to-back Champions League? What are the exciting matchups that I'm looking for? And you can join in the conversation in the comment section and share your predictions, your views of this Champions League, and if Manchester City, and who are you looking forward to watch? Group A to H, defined based on the rankings and the equivalent points. They're put in different draws, and you draw one from each. Matchups, I think it's a very exciting matchup. There's some really great groups that I feel that could have really exciting matchups as well. I'll do a separate video possibly for a group of death and go deeper in one and what I feel is a group of death. And also some talking points about Manchester United. So do look out for those videos after this. But this was a general overview of my reaction. I think it's a very interesting draw. Group A, in my mind, is interesting. Group H, Group F is definitely the group of death, in my opinion. Group D, it's a mix of all. But let's go through the different groups. Let me just go over and talk to you about them. Group A is Bayern, Manchester United, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. That's a very interesting group. The interesting matchups, the signings that Galatasaray have made over the summer make this match and group very interesting. Of course, Harry Kane comes back to play in Manchester in Bayern Munich shirt. That will be the more interesting match. So in my mind, that's the exciting matchup in Group A. Bayern coming to Manchester United, and also then Galatasaray with the names that they have signed this season to come, and they could be the dark horses as well because they have signed a lot of great players. If you think of the players that Galatasaray have signed as well, like from Crystal Palace, Zaha, Icardi is there. The midfield is regenerated, and they want to prove themselves in the big stage. And I think that's why all of these players moved there, because they wanted the Champions League move. So this will be interesting. Group B, Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV Eindhoven, and Lyon. I think it's the interesting matchup definitely here is Sevilla and Arsenal. And I think that's in my mind the two that will go through. Group C is Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. Union Berlin had a new player yesterday from Juventus, but I don't think that helps them too much in this Champions League. I think that's why players are moving away from Juventus as well, because they're banned from European competition for a year. Napoli, Real Madrid, I think in my mind go through from this group. Group D, Benfica, Inter, Salzburg, and Real Sociedad. An interesting group. It could be. This is a group where I don't think there's any favorite. Inter, you could say, of course, you could say that Inter Milan would be the favorite. They were the finalists for Champions League last season, so there is a good chunk of belief in the fact that they could be the ones that go through and have it easier. But then, who will take the second spot? In my mind, it could be anyone: Benfica, Salzburg, or Real Sociedad. That's a pretty open group. The second spot in my mind. Group E: Feyenoord, Atlético de Madrid, Lazio, and Celtic. It is easy right now to kind of jump on the known clubs like Atlético and Lazio, but they're not doing really. They are struggling in their current in the current season, the ones that have started. But you see as Celtic, who the domination, they've never played well in the European stage. They've not gone too far ahead. But this, in my mind, has Atletico Madrid as the favorites, Lazio as well in my mind. But then this is the group that I'm not it could change massively depending on the game day and game night. The group F, in my opinion, the group of death. It's Paris Saint-Germain, it's Borussia Dortmund, it's AC Milan, and it's Newcastle United. What a group this is. What a group this is. This is full of excitement. Of course, Mbappe players for Paris. They've lost Messi, they've lost Neymar. They want to kind of, but then the new young blood of France's French players wants to show and want to shine in this Champions League. Dortmund, Haller, and all the players that they've tried, they've always done well in European tournaments. They've moved to the group stage, they've moved to the knockout round of 16s and stuff and so on. That'll be interesting to watch. Newcastle, the new kid on the block, they have the money behind them. They have the backup. But this midweek games with the Premier League, with so much in the domestic cup as well, it'll be very interesting for Eddie Howe, who makes his debut in the Champions League, to see how he copes up with this pressure and how he kind of sets this team as well. In the AC Milan, known contenders. They have been flying off the block in this area right now. So this group is so fun. I can't choose favorites here at all, and I can talk more. We'll talk more in the group of death video specifically on this, where I can go through the teams and the players that they have, and the players that could make a difference for each of these teams. Group G, Manchester City, the current holders of the Champions League, Leipzig, Zvezda, the Serbian Crvena Zvezda club, young boys from Switzerland. I think Leipzig and Man City are the favorites to move out of this group G. And Manchester City, I think in a week back, I would have felt, they are still the favorite. I don't think they are the favorites right now, in my opinion, because of the signing of the players that have left them. They've lost Gundogan, who was amazing. They've lost Cole Palmer. They have signed Kovacic in the midfield to fill that role. They've lost Kevin De Bruyne to injury. They don't have John Stones yet still. He's not been playing. They have signed Matheus Nunes as a new player. What can he bring to the table? I've not seen flashes. I've not seen much of Jack Grealish yet or Phil Foden to kind of command that position after Kevin De Bruyne has gone. But then that's the thing that you want to see from players. Will they step up at the European stage? What will happen? But this is the Champions League. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen. That's the beauty of the Champions League in my mind. Group G, Manchester City in my mind and Leipzig go through. Group H, Barcelona, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Antwerp. Barcelona, Porto are the favorites. Shakhtar Donetsk have given fight in the group stages to any club that has faced them. So it is again one of those things which who will kind of go ahead and who will not. That's a roundup. Group A to Group H. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will kind of prevail from each? My predictions are Bayern, Manchester United from Group A. Group B, Sevilla, Arsenal. Group C, Napoli, Real Madrid and Napoli. Group D, Inter for sure. I don't know who from the rest three, Benfica, Salzburg, or Real Sociedad, who will go through. Group E, Atlético and Lazio. I don't think Celtic and Feyenoord make through to the round of 16. But this Group F is completely unknown. I have no idea who's going to get through. But my prediction, and I would like to see the young boys, the new boys, Newcastle United, go through, and possibly Dortmund. Yeah, I'm saying that Paris will not make it to the group stages. It's a tough group. This is what happened. But then that will be my kind of prediction. Dortmund and Newcastle. It might happen that Paris and Milan make it to it. So all the best. And that's what we'll see. Man City and Leipzig in Group G, in my opinion. Barcelona and Porto in Group H, in my opinion, will go through to the round of 16. So this is how it's lined up. Match day 1 starts 19th and 20th of September. Match day 2 is 3rd and 4th of October. Match day 3, 24th and 25th of October. Match days 4, 7th and 8th of November. 28th and 29th of November is match day 5. And the last match day is 12th and 13th of December. Round of 16 draw will be on 18th of December. And when we will know how the Champions League draw, like what will progress next. This is, and the one thing to understand is like the 2023-24 Champions League final will take place at the Wembley Stadium on 1st of June 2024. That's set. The destination is England. The destination is Wembley. Which England or which teams from England can make it through? You can see that Manchester City is one. You have Manchester United, you have Arsenal as the other, and then the new boys Newcastle. What a moment will it be for them? What a journey this will be. We will enjoy this journey with them. This is the Champions League draw. It's back. Do like this video, do share and do subscribe. Do let me know what you think about your feeling about this Champions League draw. Who do you think are the favorites to win? In my opinion, I don't think Manchester City is, but we don't know. Pep Guardiola is a genius. He can do anything. He can do wonders with his team as well. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Do like this video, definitely, and do share, do subscribe to the button. What I realize is, like, people have issues clicking a subscribe button because I don't know why. You enjoy these videos, you're watching it. Just give some love, share some love. Good, give some love. Do watch out for my videos regarding FPL. Manchester United chances in the Champions League, also the group of death. We'll talk more about this. Do like, do share, and do subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.